Hello, and welcome back to Let's See if your street laws into the mad. Now, there's been a patch since I last played. I don't know what it does, really. But I'm just gonna go back into my zoo in the middle of Europe and I'll figure things out as we go. Kind of longer load time today. But here we are. Vet research is complete, but there are 4 animals who are complaining because they have once again overbred. Curiously enough, I did not notice this when we last played, so that must be a recent change in their behavior. We'll just put in the... well, yeah, they are absolutely fresh off the baking tray. Those gingerbread frogs. So that does explain why there's... we have John Wick as one of our fine veterinarians. That's good to know. We have boss errors visiting. One of them is me. We have boss errors visiting here as well. Let's say hi. We have another boss error visiting. That's Andy. And wait, no, I already clicked on myself. And we also have Nick visiting. Say hello. And thank you, boss errors. Not quite sure why they are here. Boss errors, I mean. Okay, we need to adopt and place another species. And we also need to have at least one more rhino get pregnant. Get pregnant. Where are you, rhinos? Are you doing the deed? Are you up to the business? Are you getting it on? Oh my god, there's a whole lot of shit all over this place. What's the cleanliness like? 100. Okay, that surprises me because I can see some really big piles of shit all around. Across the place. We have the Azure Zone, which is celebrating... why is my databases teacher in a box? At least that's who she was named after by a classmate, coursemate even. I don't believe... well, we've had some classes together, I suppose. But mostly we've been studying parallel. Okay, Goliath beetles are having offspring. We have, in animal trading, we have available to us some rewards. We have an African buffalo, and we have a snow leopard. Both of these have pretty good stats. And both of these are something I want to introduce to our zoo, but I'm not entirely sure how to do it. One of the options would be to have, like, my so-called Little Africa over here, where I could have several pens for different animals, including the African... whatchamacalls him? Was it a buffalo? I think it was buffalo. So that would be one option. But I don't know exactly what to do with the leopard. Hey! Avia! Where are you? Please do not fuck your father. Wait, that's the wrong key. Oh well. It should still be immediate enough to not be an issue. We can still release her to the wild without her making a baby with her dad. That's not a cool move, kid. The warning is still there, but the situation is under control. Okay, Titan beetles, Goliath beetles, everyone are having offspring. Social health is a problem for both of them, so let's get on that. That's 27 Goliath beetles. Excellent. Has any one of them made their way to the Gold League? The answer is no. Nope, they are still all silvers and medalless. Not even any bronzes in the mix. So I don't know, maybe I should introduce better stock. And just put in Olafemi and Ruffaro and let them have some fun there. Oh, right, nope. I realize now my mistake is that the camera just decided to move along. Okay, and that's money. Is there a golden Titan beetle available? Goliath beetle even. No, there is not. So we are not going to improve that stock. We have a crocodile about to mature, which I think also requires my attention. Also should pause while I have that move going. 8367, 830. Well, I mean, I can just get rid of the ones that are poor stock. That would be the 8367, 8367, 8367. This is all the same stock, yeah? Yeah. So that can be solved with this. I also now have to look at my vet research because I believe someone just stopped researching Titan beetles. Oh, and while we're here, I believe we still have... Oh. Our total profit is actually not that profitable at the moment because I am paying my stuff a lot. And I was just about to think about paying my stuff even more. Okay, let's take this open so we can see when someone does grow up. I thought I was looking at someone in a box, but that was not the case. Giant burrowing cockroach has had children. That is fine. Okay, let's build this structure a little bit. There is some wall work that needs attention, I think. Saltwater crocodile has matured. To the wilderness with you. No, that did take me away from this building. Which looks to need a lot more work than I thought. That's fine. I keep that open still. Arctic wood wall. Let's move it up. Let's move ourselves up as well. Okay. Okay, Nile monitors are maturing. Which is not perfect news, to be fair. I could think this is the best piece I have for this, because 2 meters is probably gonna clip through the roof. Very much so. So it's gonna have to be 1 meter. I mean, it looks approximately appropriate. It's not perfect. No, that's not the right place. There we go. And the top comes along like that. Also, that's wrongly placed there. Here we go. Okay, I still need to do this work here. Do these blanks always just not quite align? I was hoping there. I was really hoping. Oh, I have paused. Okay. For some reason, once again I looked at all these 100 and thought, wow, that's some great genetics. Okay, yeah, there's non-monitors are still about to mature and are maturing. I'm willing to let them get to some point before I start to work on them. But I know that they are going to start fighting if I don't take care of them soon. But I also know this. This being, I want to work on this slope. I think this is too steep a slope. Yep, I need the 2-meter piece. Okay, and then we will pause because I think everyone just finished maturing. And then for the top piece I need 1 meter. That just randomly decided to come close to the camera, which I did not ask for. And then I can't see where this piece is. That's because it's on the roof. What the devil's invited it there? Okay, so we have a lot of things about to mature, which is generally great news. Except for the part where it needs my attention. Also, I thought I had done a better job with that roof over there. Apparently not. Okay, let's grab all these pieces and let's move them to a different wall. Because we have this wall over on the other end of the building as well that requires the same piece. And now the interior looks a bit more complete as well. So let's see who has matured. Tafik. He's going free. Abbas. First page, please. You're going free. Yamin. Have you heard the good word of freedom? Khalil? Why does it keep taking me to that page? That page does not help me release you. Wahida? 39 siblings. That's a lot of siblings. That's a tarantula. And then we have Mahir, who is also about to go free. Enjoy your life in the freedom of stuff. The frogs are unhappy. So let's take a look at the frogs. And then I was planning on introducing another species, was I not? Send animal to Trade Center, yes. Do we have golden lemons frogs? We do not. No. So we need to pick from the silvers. $33 100, $33 100. I think that is the stock I have, isn't it? Just a whole lot of not that long living froggos. That's fine. That research is complete, which means we can assign someone to work on the giant centipede, for example. Sure. Also layout. We can improve the situation here. Get some misters and all that stuff going. In fact, yeah, you already have all that stuff because you are a task to finish. And here, do you have you been researched? The answer is no. No research for you. You? No. You? Have been fully researched. Good, but you are also experiencing some displeasure at the fact that there are 2 ladies living here. Okay, let's take a look. One of them is infertile, so probably not going to be kept. So we'll keep the one that is, well, already pregnant. Oh, or what? Did we clear pregnancy by moving her, or was she not pregnant at all? Was I wrong about her pregnancy? Was the one with 0 fertility the one that showed up as quite likely infertile? The one that was pregnant? Because that's surprising. I was not expecting infertile things to have children. Okay, so these spiders have had a little too much to fuck again. So let's see who shall be kept. Certainly not non-golden stock. We want to keep golden stock. 8367, 8367, 8367. Okay, so I'll keep the youngest male, and unless the female is not quite as good a situation. Okay, the tarantulas here have also overbred, so they deserve the same analysis. 183, that's pretty damn good stock. If there's anything here that can match that, not really. We'll keep the ladies with the 183 rating, and we'll keep the youngest male. That should keep things satisfied. Okay, and the burrowing cockroach gets some more nice things around the place. The Titan beetle gets some logs. The Goliath beetle gets nothing. The Goliath froggo gets some nice things. All the nice things, except for the last tier of nice things. And who was this? The boa constrictor gets everything. The brown snake needs some work. They are not quite happy right now because there's too many of them. So let's send them to storage and sort them out. Really? I'm going to have to hope that this lady does not die before we get another golden lady. I don't know how long boa constrictors, well, brown snakes even, stay fertile. So it's a reasonable concern to have. Right, the Gila monster has some issues as well. But none of that is regarding social health. That the alert I guess was the pregnancy. Okay, let's give some fallen trees and hiding places for our little scorpions here. I usually add one of the tiers because it looks nicer that way. Iguanas, didn't I just look at you? Did you just make babies while I wasn't looking? Rafael or Eduardo, one of you is the weakest link. Who is it? Eduardo, you are the weakest link. Goodbye. And you We'll go back into pen. One of our animals over there is about to yuck as well, so that's good. Meanwhile, these things have yucked too much. There's a lot of micromanagement in this, isn't there? Imagine if I actually had a large zoo. No, I just grabbed some. Several species, yeah. 5067, 5067, 5067. It's all the same stock, isn't it? Okay, well. Go back in your pen. Let's see if you can breed some better stock. I'd appreciate it. Okay, and you scorpions ain't got nothing either. Okay, well, I'm thinking of coming along with this river. This is light asphalt. With it, I think it's 7 meters wide. Yeah. So let's come along this far. If I try to... Wow. Okay, never mind that. Length, please minimize your length, because we do not need to fly far and away. Path supports, yes please. Railing on elevated, yes please. We need to sort of fix this piece here. Yeah, too early to come back down. No. Also too early to come back down. Okay. Can I come back down here? No. That's where we can come back down. Cool. But I sort of want to bring this around to the hippo place again. But after that, we're gonna have to turn around. We can switch back to longer roads. So that's just for future expansion. Crocodile is about to have offspring. Excellent. We have some more research finished. We have a couple of researchers currently not working because we just had to clear out their places. Let's finish up work on the Killer Monster and the Eastern Brown Snake. And let's see what you have for me. You have Africa team. Good, good, good. That sounds pretty good. Alright. Well, now what I want to do here is, well, one of the things I want to do here is replace this bridge with one I've built myself. Like a proper bridge, but for now I think we're just gonna build a nice little space here for another animal, but I've not actually decided whom, so let's just clear that. Clear the filter. I'm not gonna do the beefowl. I don't know if I want to do the flamingos right now. This is not the kind of space for wolves or anything like that. Common warthog, greater flamingo, reindeers. Most cheap animals are either for the Africa Ben or something else. Which makes me wonder. Springboks were the ones that wanted like a whole lot of space, right? I think so. Do I just want to make a little tiny African cell? No, probably not. This should probably be something Something that lives together by the two of them. So maybe Nyalas. But on the other hand, I'd like it to be something that actually is fascinating for the visitors. Let's just sort by the highest appeal. So the West African lion is the highest appealing animal. And we have some pretty fine stock here, and we could afford it. We could even afford a partner also of white fur. So white-furred African lions, that's what I'm reading out of here to be the best stock. Oh, hello. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, yeah. That's fine. I just keep thinking along, it's fine. If anyone watches the board, I just saw someone spam in the chat instead of saying anything interesting, like hello. I'd rather have a hello. So yeah, either tigers or lions seem to be the way to go. And how much space do lions want? Is my question here. Superior. What do lions like? Lions like a little bit of space, not a lot. So they would be happy if I just gave them this space over here. This will no longer be my space, this will be their space. Okay, let's bring this into here, and then we'll follow along with some nulls. Fuck off, Angle Snap, no one invited you. And then we'll come along with some red prick. No? Okay, we need to bring some more null ball up to this spot here at least. And from there on, concrete maybe? No? I just want to change this post to concrete. Can I do that? No. Can I do that now? Yes. Right, and I have to increase the height of the fence as well. So this part here is gonna be steel mesh, but I will change it to be non-climbable, as well as increase the height. No, I was doing concrete, wasn't I? I think this looks like a good sizable area for the lions. I should probably get the lions then, before I forget. Just sort by species, please. West African lions first. No, we get those boys first. Okay, just filter it down then. Just the West African lion, please. Filter. And show me the most appealing first. This boy, not very fertile. This boy, not the best either. This is a fine boy. This is a really good boy. But this is also a very expensive boy. It's gonna be a while until we can get... Oh, and... He's not a young boy either. It's fine, it's fine. We'll make do with the time he's got then. Okay, this needs work. And this needs work. So we'll move these. Bam, and we'll make these non-climbable on the right side. And we'll make this non-climbable on the left side. Gotcha. And we'll then have to choose this entire fencing here. And we are gonna have to increase it to 3 meters high. I mean, I guess I can choose the null part as well. That's fine. And up to 3 meters. Cool. Then we can add some windows, I think. Yeah, these all seem to have spawned correctly. And then we want some windows over on this side as well. And we also need to hope that the lions will not climb to the top of the exhibit and kill everyone. Yeah, that'd be nice. Alright, and one-way glass. The animals deserve to feel comfortable. Of course, they also need a little bit of a home. Can't just be nothing here. So we'll work on some terrain. I'm thinking of having like a small hill in the center. You know the type. Where a lion can just climb up and enjoy the world. And roost. Like a dragon. Because that's what lions are, furry dragons. Well, luck dragons are also furry dragons, but that's not what I'm currently getting at. Okay. Then let's work on some nature. I'm looking for rocks. And I'm gonna use savanna rocks, I think, though. Let's be fair, we are in the temperate area, so these will look less out of place. Okay, I'm gonna take a line to surface off for the next rock, because I want that to be like an extension to this platform. Maybe do that for this one as well. Great. And then we can align to surface again. Put some little rocks around. Make this place a home. Or a barrel of loves. Okay, Musa is ready to move in, so let's bring Musa to... Oh. Who would guess that I would forget something as simple as adding a fucking habitat cage? It wasn't me, I was not guessing that. Okay, so Musa, you can now come in. My little white lion. Let's not put you in with the Carials. No, you are going... Well, the game currently has only one set of lions, so let's just name it the Lion Pen. For the Lion King, the Lion Pen. Okay, vet research is complete, which is great news. for Titan beetles. I'm sure the Titan beetles love it. Okay, and then while they bring in our new friend, I can continue working on these rocks. I'm gonna grab some of this cladding. I think that's fine for the situation as well. The cladding doesn't really do quite what I'm out for. Oh hey! Hi Brioche. Let's say I'm gonna say hi here. Enter. And that should tell you how bad the lag is this time. Really? Still a minute? I just didn't notice the chat, I thought. Because from my dashboard I can still see me working rocks. Musa is here! Dun 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 dun. Which also means we can claim $1,000. Okay, Musa, tell me about what you want, what you really want. You want more short grass, less long grass. Okay, that's fair. Okay. Terrain. Let's give you some short grass here. Josh, do you want to name my new friend? We brought in this fine lion straight from Zootopia. I think Zootopia is probably someone's zoo then? Makes sense. Okay. You don't need hot shelter? Really? Alright, that's fine by me. If that's how you work. You could do with more grassland though. Coverage. So let's get some of that going. Biome, grassland, continent, Afrique. And let's get you some nice umbrellas. Where's my umbrellas? I want umbrellas, umbrellas. Hey. Oh, there they are. That's a good umbrella. Can we get an umbrella over here as well? Where? Why is it so far on the ground? Okay, I'm gonna put the line to surface on so things do not spawn on the ground, maybe. Yeah, that looks nice. Now, I don't think I can add a lot more in the ways of trees before the lions thinks that, hey, this is a bit much for me. So let's do some elephant grass and the like. Actually, what's the other side? Common reeds? Yeah. Let's continue some common reeds by the river here. Place some here as well. Any papyrus? Yeah, we can have some papyrus by the river. I don't know if papyrus grows by the river. I'd hope it grows by the river. Oh, we can afford one more tree. And then just put some fucking daisies all over the place. Yeah. Take those daisies. Take them. You like those daisies? Huh? Well, I've got more. Got so much daisies. Though having some different size stages might actually be pretty good as well. And apparently the coverage tolerance is a lot higher than expected. We're already at 23%. I thought it was going to be like 15. So, Brioche, how are you doing today? Okay, and then let's put in something for the habitat. We have the West African lion. So let's look at enrichment. The food enrichment can only be on this side because the keepers will not be able to cross the river. Unless like I build a bridge, I guess. But I don't know if they will follow like most bridges I place. So let's have you have two piñatas and a frozen blood pumpkin. Alright, yeah, you mentioned that. That's pretty ouch, yeah. I'm sorry that happened. Oh, this reminds me. Oh, I'm just flowering the... watering the flowers, I suppose, now. You just put some balls around. Of course, cats love boxes, so to make the cat go into this high place, we just gonna have a box here. That's gonna attract the cat to chill out here. I guess that could do as well. And I think we have every sort of thing we can have for this boy now. It's a boy, yeah? Yeah, it's a boy. Oh, right. But I do also have to assign it a work zone. Because otherwise, no one will care. And we do need people to care. We need the employees to care. And we need the guests to care as well, I suppose. So what I want to do here, to improve the guest experience, is I want to add a 4x4 adventure tour! Not yet. That's gonna be for a different sort of African environment. Guest facilities is what I want. I want donation boxes. I want their money. Also, I hope the cat cannot fit through here. Please tell me, cat, can you fit through that small gap? And more importantly, if you had a puppy, would your puppy be able to fit through that small gap? Okay, the answer is no. That's great news. And also, the cat does not claim to be able to climb up this building, which is great. Okay. That's cool. Okay, where was I? Right, I was out to ask people for money. Please, this is a very poor zoo. We need your money to survive. Please, we know you love hippos. Please pay money for seeing hippo. I wonder if the view from this side is actually better than from the other side. No, the hippos still seem to do their own thing, and the hippos have a lot of land. Which reminds me, I believe at some point we had a hippo that grew up. I think that's fine for now. Okay, so we have this little... Oh my god, that's dirty window. That needs a wash. Okay, well, how do I proceed from this? But I think it's safest to go to my little blueprints. My little blueprints, my little blueprints. And find this scallywag. And place it. No angle snap, please. You want the torches to be in the front. So this should be the right way around. This is gonna be about the West African lion. People love West African lions. And it's quite important, I believe, as well, to have some bins about. I love these bins best. Also, this needs work. This side had garbage options, right? Yeah. Yeah. Good. So let's set aside some space for money and garbage. So if they can throw money, they can throw their trash, and if they can throw their trash, they can throw their money. It's sort of a very effective method of making things feel more alive in that regard. I want a post here, yes? It's a secret window, one-way glass. They can come and look at the hippo schlep. They love the horses. And that, other than... I had a thought. Other than the pygmy hippos, I think those are the only horses we get. Okay, we finished working on that style, so we can look into classic. I believe classic bridges would be really nice to have. Did you climb a tree and did you see people? Is that what happened to you? Are you seeing people right now? Okay, so how tall can I make this wall? Wait, isn't this one-sided glass? It is, it's just really sunny. That's fine. How tall can we go? 8 meters. Then that's how tall we will go. Now, so we can have a little bit of one-way glass here. And fuck it, we can have one-way glass there. You can look past things. Ah, yeah, okay, this can be one-way glass as well. The other way around, we don't want the bears to look at you while you can't see the bears, because the bears will get anxious about being able to see you. So there we go. That's a problem I could have solved earlier, really. Like, they claim they don't need that much space, but really they do. Oh, so look, this hippo is having a shower! Cool. It's March, so we don't have to worry about installing heaters for the lions just yet, but on the other hand, it probably would be wise to do so. Probably. And vet research, what you got? No one's finished yet, so no new jobs. Okay, and have at least 4,100 guests in our zoo. That's a lot of guests. Oh, hello. Right. I was planning on working on this last time, but then I forgot. And no one is surprised. Okay, let's bring in another shop entrance, and we are gonna add drinks or food. What do you think, Pri? does Cosmic Cow have 3 places that we can use? Probably not. So, what do you think of this? Milkshakes, coffee, and ice cream in one building. Because I sort of like it. Will this work? Yeah, okay, it works. Good. I didn't even wait for your reply, did I? No, I just went ahead. How rude. Okay, there's a hot dog place up here. But this is a really nice place, you know? So, hot dog squad is gone, and we will have the pizza pen up here. Where you can have your pizza. You can have your pizza while you wait for... when you watch the crocodiles. Don't throw your pizza to the crocodiles, please. But do they care? I don't know. Okay, we have more boss errors. For some reason, we just can't see guest names today. Oh, it's my cousin! Hi, cousin! And it's Tom. Hi, Tom. Cousin, it's your cousin. Why don't you visit my zoo? Well, actually, my cousin did visit my zoo. You're taking a shit. Can lions swim? I don't know. Well, I'm just wondering. Well, no, it's said it's able to access things. Oh, and now it figured out that there actually is no hard shelter here. So let's build it a house. Let's build it something nice. I'm just gonna grab a blueprint from Africa. Now does this look for a place for a lion to stay? So I'm thinking I'm having this be a place for the lion to stay. Okay, and then we'll place some bedding here. I think it's probably for the best if we give him a large or very large bedding. Let's put in some large beddings, just in case we find him a lover. What do you think of that house? Is that hard shelter? Can you fit inside there? Can you cross the river? You cannot fit inside. Okay. Oh, that would have been cool. Can I just cut off some wall? I can cut off a whole lot of wall. If I cut off this much wall... oh, that's also a doorway. Okay, so we could make it an open air building? Maybe? On the other hand, that awning over there does not reach the ground right now. Okay, exit for a moment and then move the entire structure. Let's rotate it a little bit and then sink it down a little bit, because I don't think the lion will really appreciate the pottery. Because they will not sit in a pot. They will sit in a box, but not a pot, I don't think. So this is what we have on the offer for the lions. I'm gonna remove that reed in case that also makes it too difficult for the cat to get inside the building. Exit. What do you think, cat? No, I didn't mean to double click on you. Is that hard shelter? Yeah, it is. Excellent. Some would say excellent. It's me, I just said excellent. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Oh, more vet research is done. And we are about to get some more conservation points. And we are going to use that to get our African lion a girlfriend. Protesters have arrived at my zoo about Tai, because Tai is not having a good time. Tai, where are you? Tai, are you stuck in a tree? No, you are in a box. Get out of your box. Was that why you were stressed? Because you were in a box? Is there anyone else in the box? No. So the other uncomfortable animal is Wei Shen, who might have issues getting along with his sister. That might be an issue. I think I assumed... Oh no! We've lost money. Money, I say. Oh, and our... Why is it showing me this window when I want to see whether or not I can release it to the wild? Okay, that was Humaira. Now we have Dania. Go out, have fun! Sarah? Go out, have fun! Oh, by the way, Brioche, have you seen Dashcon? Okay, there's still more maturing. Yeah, there we go. You just matured, you can go to the wild. Have fun. And Moise has also matured. So go out, have fun. And ooh, I think this barrier needs mechanics to visit more often. But there is a mechanic just coming over here right now. So mechanic every 6 months? Sounds good to me. Because these are big animals. And they have once again decided that they don't like this water gate and they're just gonna break it down. And go for a walk or something. Oh, we got another fine. Okay. Education facilities still need work. Maybe if I added speakers to places, maybe people would like that. At least maybe people judging our place would like that. Okay, well, why is my camera so slow? So slow. Okay, but most importantly, we do have the points now. We can do this. We can find a lady. She's a lady. Wow, 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 she's a lady. Show me the best ladies you've got. Actually, getting a young lady will probably be wise, but these are all Most of these are not that young. Next page. Okay, sort them by youngest first. Okay, young animals, young specimens, not sheep. Gotcha. And for a golden quality animal, it's... I'm not gonna afford that easily. Ooh, if I could get this though. I'm gonna have to emergency evacuate an elephant. Show me your animals. Anyone pregnant? Does it look like it? Hey, Sunmi, how are you doing? I'm hoping you're doing okay, but I'm gonna have to trade you out so I can afford this lion. Oh no, it lost my store page. Next, I saw a golden lion only costing like 997 here. Dropped. We got her! We made it! Why is my camera so slow? Oh, because I accidentally hit T at some point. That was most certainly not on purpose. Did you? Guys, we haven't even finished repairing yet and you're breaking it down again. Break it down. Call mechanic. Why are these elephants just so busy playing with the wall? That's not a very strong animal, genetically speaking. Where is the lion? Still sitting in the shadow of this tree. Just enjoying their life. Would you like... You would like a girlfriend. We'll get you a girlfriend, it's fine. How many girlfriends would you like? Up to 29 girlfriends. Well, I'm getting you one to start with. If you have daughters, we're gonna replace you instead. That's how things work. Hello. Look at him. He's sleeping. But yeah, I need to establish a zone D over here soon. We need to establish the D. And I also want to establish an animal here who enjoys water. But I haven't quite decided on which one to place there. Because there are plenty of animals available. Let's see. There will also be one more animal pen over here. But that's not going to be a lot of land on this side. So I might have to build this bridge first and make this like a large pen. Which once again brings me around to the point of not knowing exactly which animals love water the most. Also, while I'm just spinning around here, I was actually planning on adding more education, wasn't I? Mavaya, you are ready to go and join your future husband. But research is complete on something. That something is the eastern brown snake, so that's another finished animal. Let's look at the Brazilian wandering spider then. I've started at it at some point, but I never got far with it. I should probably also look at the iguanas and the like. Also, I dread to click on these because I know there's gonna be some social stress going on in several of these buildings, like right here. I just don't want to take a look at that right now. It's a lot of work. Do I have lights up here? No, I do not. It's mostly poorly lit an area. Not sure how I feel about that. I'm gonna edit this one pillar here. I'm gonna make this like a halfway point, so it goes down a little bit smoother on that side. It still looks crazy, but I mean, it's fine. Giant purring cockroaches are having children. Tell me something new, eh? Hey. Oh no, why did I say that like that? But right, we want one of these on the bridge. It needs to be this way around, and probably next to the mesh, like that. It probably will not have power here. That is correct. Also, so I will have to start considering bringing power here as well, which is why I want to establish a zone D. I'm just too many steps ahead of myself in regards of what I'm doing and what I need to do. Because there's a lot of things that need establishing. Don't inbreed, please. Is this your dad? Are you about to fuck your dad? Again. This keeps happening. Hippos keep wanting to fuck their own dad. And I mean, I know why that is. That is because we have not replaced the father. Because we have not had to replace the father. Tell me, how many siblings do you have? You have another young girl living here. You are still fertile. You have 2 children here. Oh, you are elderly. They can't? Well, here's the plan. We're gonna find a new gentleman for this pen. We only have 81 CP, but I think we can get Hippopotami via cash trades. So let's do that. How many animals can live in a Hippopotami cell again? And is anyone doing a crazy sale? No. Okay. I was hoping that someone was like selling a lion for 50 cents. Is this thing on? I was just looking at my desktop audio, and that the game is currently just making no sound because the music paused. So I just had a moment of, is there any sound at all? Has it gone completely silent? Okay, but we need a boy. So let's just clear this filter. We need to find a big boy. That's a good big boy. These are good big boys, but I cannot afford non-cash boys. But all boys are non-cash boys. Oh no. Are they socially okay with not having a male for a moment? Yeah, they're fine. They don't care. Bye, Dad. Something something cherry bomb? Is that how it goes? I think so. Okay. I don't understand quite why. Oh, I can heart this. Let's heart it. Then I can find it quicker. And what's this? Some more wet research complete? Gila monster. More like tequila monster. Am I right? I do not have my webcam on my stream. If I did, that would have been a terrifying moment for everyone. Because I was doing a happy face. I was making an impression of having had a very good time there. Okay, and this can go next to here. So that's a lot of things. So I'm gonna establish Zone D. I'm gonna start doing that. It's starting off as something small. It's just gonna be a little bit of path. Not particularly wide. It's gonna be a stuff path coming out here like this and this. And from here there will be access to animal pens here, here, maybe to make the road go around the corner so it can also connect there and there. So I'm not entirely certain about that yet, because I think I need another zone here for this pen. Though alternatively this could be like a really large wolf pen here, which could be taken care of by Zone A. I like that. Let's do that. That's gonna be where timber wolves live. I'm also thinking I might want to make this hole a little bit larger. Have it be... Oh! Welcome back, welcome back. I have a very important question for you. Do you want to see Dashcon? Because I don't know if you've already seen Dashcon or not. But I built Dashcon into my zoo. Which, as we know, is a very important facility. Dashcon. It's not actually a facility in that regard, but you know, it's an important part of the zoo. There is a cursed fall pit, yes. Do you want to see the cursed fall pit? Ta-da! It's Dashcon! And it's a cave full of balls. It's where these boys go to chill. Because they were complaining about not having enough land terrain, because they had been doing a lot of breeding. So I had to make some space for them. Okay, where's the keeper hut? Let's make a large keeper hut, why not? I'm not sure I need a large keeper hut, but let's make one. And other than the staff room and the keeper hut, I don't think there's anything we really need here. So let's plop them down a solar panel, so they have power at the facilities at least. So this can just go right next to the room there. Then we need to exit the group, and then we can place another solar panel over by this road here. It's a pretty solid place for a solar panel, actually. Exit group. And Pam. Exit group. And this is gonna be over here, like this. Bam. And then we need to establish Zone D. Work zones. New work zone. This is gonna be Zone D. It's gonna need a few people. Zone D. At some point I may have to go for stuff like Zone AA and you know, double up. Or just reconfigure my entire naming scheme. That could also work. But the zones themselves, I think, are pretty appropriate for the sort of work that needs to be done. Oh, Shanna Covington has finished working, so let's work on East Asia team as well. So we will have all the pieces available to us when we want to build some nice buildings. I want to build buildings like these, to be honest, but that's gonna need a lot more work. Like, this Escher zone needs a lot of beautification still. It's called the Escher zone because reasons. Apparently, it looks like an sort of an eldritch abomination, as things do. Could you not align to surface? Fine. Just gonna get you... Can I angle snap you right now? Oh, that's gonna snap you relatively. That's just gonna cause different nightmares, isn't it? Okay. Then... Oh, it's not even ideally placed. So... Off to the end there. And... Just lower it down like this. I mean, that looks like a nice addition, I think, personally. It serves no practical purpose, and sometimes that's just how life is. Serving no practical purpose. Wait. Okay, so each zone thus far has workers in it. We've got at least 6 people in each zone right now. We have a caretaker, usually 1 mechanic, right? And 2 keepers. Hiring keepers for this zone right now is not quite there yet. So thus far I want a caretaker. I said a caretaker. And I want a mechanic. As soon as the game responds, anyway. But do I have to go back myself to do that? Okay. Fine. So a mechanic and a cleaner. And fine, let's place a couple of keepers as well. We can bring some animals in. Brioche, do you have any idea on what animal to get next? We could do camels. Or a tiger. I can't afford tigers, what am I talking about? I'm hoping I can afford camels. I don't know whether or not they are the sort of species that requires CP to buy, or if I can buy them with cash. I mean, honestly, one of the options I could do is literally just go here and wait, refresh this list. Do we have any males for cash? No. Still the answer remains a no. Warthogs, Timberwolves, those are cheap to buy. And not a bad addition to a zoo. Wait, where did my price filter go? I thought we were only looking at cash listings, please. Thank you. So it's flamingos and peafowl and zebras and tapirs. Tapirs don't need a lot of space, do they? But having like 2 pens for tapirs sounds like a lot of lot of space for... a lot of keepers for two to peers. I'm really not convinced at the moment as to what I want next for the zoo. Oh, we could do have wild dogs, maybe. Some wild dogs, wild dogs, wild dogs, wild. But alternatively, let's look at something cute. I wonder how much space lemurs need. Just show me the lemurs. That's not... Are there any lemurs in the cache listing? Is the more important question, to be fair. Because if there's not, that's not in the... Ring-tailed lemurs are in the cache listing. How many can live together? Up to 1 male and up to 29 females. That's gonna work. We can do some lemurs. Lemurs. Oh, one of the lady listings went away. Okay, who is the superior male? Yeah, there's not a lot going on in this regard. Okay, well, I'm gonna make this bit of road here. So I wanted to come along here. So we can have give access to some additional pens in that regard. Should I start looking in... Oh, hi, Pixel's visiting. Say hello. And now I'm greeted the maximum number of guests for a day. That's a lot of people. That's a big pile of people in a big people pile. Do we need more places for people to buy stuff from? I believe we do. We don't have a hot dog place anymore because I sold it. Which, you know, that's fine. But I think I deserve to have an ice cream place. Well, a hot dog place. So I can sell people more things. Why did it just suddenly snap like that? I didn't like that. That was scary. Okay, I'm gonna move it as close to the road over there as possible. Because I have suspicions. Severe suspicions. Okay, let's get rid of this because everyone knows buildings are only entered by jumping into them like madmen. Not from the TV show, but in general. So what do I have and what do I not have? That's an entirely different question. I don't think I have Mexcellente. Oh, this is too close to the water. So this shell is not gonna work. That's a shame. What I can do here is make another water top structure. And have that be a thing? But other than that, that crowd is just gonna have to survive. That crowding. Okay, so currently we have two keepers who have fuck all to do. And I haven't... Goliath frog... Goliath frog fair! What? Goliath frogs have low welfare. That's what I was hoping to get at, I think. I nearly went for Goliath warfare. Which It's reasonable enough. Like sometimes you have to go at Goliath warfare. Okay, most of these have the same stats. I'm gonna keep the youngest of the Goldens. Tell me, have you been fully researched? Yeah, you have. Get that mist in ya. You love that mist. Look at these guys. They need attention, but I don't wanna give them attention, but they need attention. Okay, let's give them attention as well. 8367, that's pretty good. But first, let's get rid of everything unnecessary. And I think 8367 was indeed the sort of standard that we were currently going on. I managed to breed the Titan Beetles to 100 before I managed to accidentally just get them all fucked. By which I mean I managed to somehow let them die of old age. Despite their high fertility, they did not actually outbreed my moose, which was surprising. And these Goliath beetles are also not improving in genealogy. I may have to bring in some fresh blood at some point. It sounds like work. 5083, 5083. I think these are all 5083, aren't they? It's fine. Have we been researching you? Nope, still not. No, that's fine. Quick trade, get rid of all that. And then before protesters arrive, I hope we're gonna have some chances to solve that. How are you lions doing? Are you happily married yet? You are happily married. That's good. That's great news. Okay, so hot dogs? Let's do hot dogs. I don't think hot dogs needed very strong fences, but I'll check. Hot dog. Hot dogs need great defenses. Yeah, I can do that. And they are monogamous alphas only. But they're willing to be just around, which is pretty good. Yeah, let's build a little wooden pen here for the doggos. Okay, I'm gonna have to move this point over here so I can come around. The solar panel like this, which I'm gonna move around like here, and then we are going to move this here and this, and we're just then going to go all the way back to the edge of the pen. I wonder if it would be more work or less work for the zookeepers if I... Come on, get over here. If I went ahead, can I not lead a line through a facility? That's strange. Okay, can I just move this here? Okay, so it was the line that was wrong. Oh, this needs to move a little bit further out. A bit further back. Okay, I think I put it inside the building by accident. There we go. We can have wild dogs, wild dogs. Wild tung. Real wild ones. Yeah, the game doesn't have squirrels. In fairness, what's a good way to, you know, have squirrels in a zoo? Just like an elevated pathway through some trees with one-sided glass or something? Oh, and a very important move is to put a habitat gate on the habitat. And I can have it right next to the building as well. Which looks pretty nice, in all fairness. Alright, and now let's go back to animal trading. There's two things I want to see. Well, yeah, lemurs are currently not what I'm looking for, but them just disappearing isn't that nice either. Oh, and I want to see the hippopotamus. I can get one wild dog, and I can get two ladies. That's not a very good wild dog. Maybe I should get to working on Little Africa. But I sort of want to make that a certain sort of thing. Let's do a little construction here in the center to cheer me up a little bit. After all this nonsense. I would like it if I could have round corners on this square, but I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna have to hope for the best in this regard. Right, those crosshairs are not very accurate at the moment. Let's exit that. Wait, no, I want to stay. Well, I still want to exit the group, let's be fair. I want to move the entire group at once. There we go. Oh, and there's plenty of animals having trouble. Western diamondback snakes, you have had the sex. Now you have too little room in your thing, and you are not happy about that, are you? Let's put all of you in the trade center. Let's make you feel alright once more. Oh. There's a lot of Goliath beetles here. I don't think they're supposed to still be here. I'm gonna hope we put some in the pen, otherwise I just pull the neck, which is acceptable. 4283, that's That's not a sort of genetic detriment we need. No, we need to improve the stock, not reduce it. Okay, we have some work done on the classic team, which is good news. Okay, so we are in Europe. Temperate Europe. Let's see what's available for temperate. Nope. Property? Nope. A continent? Europe. We got some peaches. Moving to the country. Gonna eat a lot of peaches. We've got topiaries. There's a squirrel! Thanks for the spam. It's the most important kind of squirrel. We can have a rabbit here as well. I mean, I wouldn't expect anyone to be actually... Why can't I switch to the fox? I don't expect anyone would actually be able to plant a topiary on wood. Okay. It's fine. Topiary bird. Bird is... That's a very crude bird. But that's fine. Like everything else was like top quality. Is there a taller oak? That's a pretty big oak. But I feel like these are both quite like low, down on the ground sort of things. And let's grab this one. Let's see how big that is. Well, I think that's quite nice. Now the rest of this stuff will be in shadow, but you know, there's gonna be some ferns, love ferns. Got a lot of ferns. Some nettle. Twin flowers. What else do we have? We already added nettle. We already added some ferns. There's some ivy I could hang from the tree, which could be nice. Got some rose bushes. Ooh, that's a big ass bush. Pardon the expression. That's a big ass bush. That might be a bit too big for me. Let's find the smallest of these specific bushes. Yeah, that's good. That's the stuff. Yeah. Okay, we could put some reeds. Brambles. Oh, yeah, got a lot of brambles. It's exactly the sort of things you want in this sort of a forest environment thing. Yeah. We've got bracken, we've got brambles. Is there a little bit of empty space in the front? There is. You can put a little bit of bracken in there. It's very dark. You know what would fix it being very dark here? Lights. Camera. Action. By which I mean I'm gonna set this place on fire, I think. I think that's fine. Can I put it inside the fencing like that? Yeah. How did I rotate it? I did not rotate it. That's how I rotated it. Maybe if I bring it down a little bit, maybe it doesn't look like that strong a fire hazard. But let's be fair, it is a fire hazard. It's a huge fire hazard. That's some good fire hazard, I think. Let go shift. I was quite happy with the height there beforehand. When did I get this steer in here? Don't burn the squirrel. Thank you. Go away, dear. I do still want one of these torches on this side as well. So let's get them over here next to this pub. Now that's a fire hazard if I've ever seen one. Nice. But it looks nice, it looks homely. And there are a lot of exhibit animals who are not having a great time. Let's start off with the iguanas. The iguanas. Oh. The iguanas are having two issues. One of them is being that their dad is old. Which iguana is this? Was this green iguana? Age of sexual sterility is death, but death is approaching. Death will be here soon. Okay, this is not the best. 67-100? Yeah, 67-100. Great deal. I like it. Now go and make me a boy. So you can fuck your son. No offense. I'm not gonna really like seriously judge them. I understand how this works, in that there is no inbreeding restrictions on exhibit animals in this game. Okay. Bye, Brioche. I'll get you another time. Thank you for watching. Okay. Okay, so some quality has increased in this pen. This little spot. 67, 67. It's pretty good. And that's up to silver quality, which is absolutely great news. So we're gonna keep these, and we're gonna tell them to yuck until the heart gives out. Okay, apparently the scorpions are starting to feel the pressure of too many children, too many babies. Okay, back to animal trading. Do we have what we need? There's several doggos! And there is also a boy available for the hippos. Not very fertile. Okay, I had a moment of fear there. Serious moment of fear. Okay. This is... genetically, we're not working with very fine stock here. But we'll just grab all of these dogs. And we're gonna put them in their pen. And we're gonna promise them that they're gonna have fun here. For as long as they live here. Any of these hippos? Yeah, this hippo is pretty damn good quality. So we're gonna send all of these animals off to quarantine. I forgot I have to do this one by one. So we're gonna come over here to quarantine. And we're gonna stick them in there. For funsies. And mostly actually for work reasons. Titan beetles have had offspring. That is never a message that does not bring me dread. But on the other hand, like, I understand why it's necessary. Animals do the yucking. And the Gharials are hungry. That's scary. Yeah, come on. That something happened that I did not click for, that I did not intend for, and that I had not planned for. That's fine. Okay, African. Wait. Oh, I'm not paused. That's what's going on. What is up? Why are you hungry? There's a food right next to you, and you just had food. Okay. Keeper Hut Small 24. People are having to queue for it. In fairness, there are 2 keepers in here. And it can only serve 1 worker at a time. Not entirely certain how to improve that. I mean, I could place another one. That would be like a band-aid on the situation. Who was work stopped on? Titan Beetle one. Finish that up. And I want some work done on the Goliath Beetle as well. Let's get those beetles happy. Gotta have happy beetles. Oh, and I forgot these are actually powered, so they should probably also have information on them. Hippopotamus. I can't have like a real mountain or a hill here, because the edge of the map is here as well. Like I could do like one with a really harsh edge on the other side and pretend that that doesn't exist. That's something I could do. I'm not quite convinced of that. Oh, also, I want some water here, don't I? We want animals to have water, so we don't have to give them extra water. We're just gonna have to go here. We're gonna grab some soil, and we are going to sculpt into here a little bit of a lakey for the children and their parents. So yeah, that's just gonna be some calm water here. That's gonna give the animals a chance to drink, and then we can also have just a little water treatment plant here as well, right next to the solar panel. That's also going to become part of Zone C. D even. This is D, we are past C. So, bam. We'll call that nice. I don't know if I could have the right start here and then go around. Maybe. Okay, Gila monsters, not happy. Gila monsters are experiencing some health issues, as well as the fact that they've been shitting all over the place and are not happy to live in said filth. Okay, I'm gonna leave Bennu in there just in case Bennu has, well, but Bennu has a child in it. This is exhibit trading that I'm looking for. That's a gold quality male. I can keep that. I'm gonna keep the girl for now. I think they're okay with living with 3 animals. And I'm just gonna sell the lesser quality boys. How's your layout? You can have your basking lamps. Excellent. And you can have your fallen trees. Excellent, so that has been done. Okay, and let's send some hippos over to Hippopotami. I don't think I read that right. Okay, we are making some progress on understanding the West African lions. Which is always a good sign. Always. Okay, and the Brazilian mandarin spider. Doing well. How are the rhinoceri doing though? What's up with the rhinoceri? Have they been having sex? You're both fertile. Why are you not fucking? No wonder the community challenge is looking to fail. Like, we're 37% of the way there. There's just 2 days left. I don't know. Don't know. I just realized I made a penis of a pond. That's probably not for the best. Also, why can't I move? Can I move now? Yeah, okay. So, something had me locked down. I'm not sure what. Okay, there's one more doggo that needs to finish work, and then we can start working on that. And I'm thinking that I'm gonna have Little Africa just on this very edge here. I'm gonna have to build a bridge across from here, I think, and then we can just have some plentiful of animals just around, just having a good time, warthogs will be living here by with this river area, and I don't know. How many adult animals are they actually happy with? Just a lot of adult animals. They are just ready to have a ton of adults. So they do want more water now, which I suppose is understandable. Can I drain this lake and then refill that lake, or is that too much? Too strong of a move? Because the alternative is... The alternative is to give this entire corner to the Hippopotami. And I think that's what I'm gonna have to do. So this will be Zone E at some point, but not now. Well, actually no, Zone E will be Little Africa, because there's a lot of work that will need to be done on this side for it. And I should really focus on that work. Really. Okay. But I do know this is gonna be the cold pit. That's gonna be where the warm is not. That's gonna be without warm. No warm here. This is gonna be where I mount my snow leopards, my Arctic wolves, my polar bears. They're gonna be down here. And I'm not convinced if I want to have... Well, I will have to make bridges down there regardless, because stuff will have to be able to access it. But I'm not yet 100% convinced if I want it to be possible for non-stuff to get in there. If you know what I mean. But I'm going to expand this now. I don't want to do that. Just gonna... I think that was split into foundation, right? Yeah. Just gonna grab a big piece of that, and I'm just gonna... Wait. Is that the wrong... Is this heavy soil? Yeah, it is. So I'm just gonna expand this a little bit. To make room for all the nice animals that have to live down here. In the frosty zone. Where it's nice and chill. And where everyone tells you to stay frosty. Like an asshole. Ooh, actually that could work. Let's do that. I like this as a concept. Having just that one island in the ravine. In the middle of it all. That's gonna be great. Alright. I'm going to improve the size of the lake as well, I believe, but that's gonna be later, I think. Okay, so what do we have? Vet research complete. Great news. The rhinoceros is now fully researched. Do the same to Cariel. That's a good friend. Okay. There's a lot of high demand going on. Okay, so here's what I'm thinking. Mechanic research, no. Vet research, no. Stuff. Yeah, stuff. Oh, you should be work zone D. You should be work zone D. And you should be work zone D. You don't have a lot of work right now, but that doesn't mean that you should not be work zone D. And you should be work zone C. And you should be work zone C. And you should be work zone C, most likely. And you should probably also be work zone C since you are here. And I'm going to increase the training of all of my level 1 people in that regard. The security is still doing fine. Absolutely unbothered. So that's good news. There's these 2 new keepers here that probably certainly need some attention from my finances. Oh, and African dogs. Oh wait, did I only get 4 dogs? Maybe. Don't put them in the hippo pen. Okay, African. I have caps lock on. African wild dogs. Doggos. Many guests think tickets are underpriced. Well, you're sure allowed to pay me more. Thank you very much. As soon as you find the button for 0. And 35 for that. Everything's open 24/7. You are welcome here at all times. And maybe you should have brought an umbrella. Oh, hello. Someone was vandalizing my shed. What do you mean your work zone doesn't include a habitat or exhibit? Have I not said it yet? To be there? Or are you just complaining about the fact that it's completely empty? No, it's just not said to be your concern. But very much is your concern. Get on it. And veterinary expertise, you also... Fudge. You also get that zone. Thank you. Now get to work. The lions are about to fuck. You can watch. That's not how you fuck, that's how you are friendly. Now that was probably more like a fucking movement. Now some drink. Living on a river. Oh, and Olubayo is about to mate. This is a really good place to... Well, no, it's still pretty far away from everything else. It's like not bad. Have any dogs made it here yet? Because I probably need to check on what the dogs need to live. I'm gonna start off by guessing they want some roof over their head. So let's give them some of that African wild dog. Yeah, African wild dogs do want roof over their head. Which one is which? No, this one is this. Okay, so this is going to come over here and essentially become like a side to the structure, which is fine. And then we can set in some beddings of various sizes, I'm sure. Is this wet or is this dry? It's dry. Cool. Yep, what else can we do for the African wild dogs? We can leave some chew toys around, that's fine. We can give them some balls to play with. Though they will be licking their own balls regardless. Though we did only bring one male, so that might not be quite as common as one would expect. Some of those toys. Blood scent enrichment markers. Just a lot of enrichment. Boxes. Bitches love boxes. Male dogs like boxes too. And one gift box. Something to eat like dog balls. Oh no. Some rotation feeders. Some piñatas. Gotta have piñatas. Bamboo feeders. Really good stuff. Okay. Now tell me, doggos, how are you feeling about all this? I'm gonna assume that you want more short grass. I'm on it. On it like a bonnet. Okay, some short grass, here you go. Enjoy. Enjoy all this short grass. And you don't need a lot of plant life. That doesn't mean I'm not gonna give you a lot of plant life. I'm gonna have to take a look though. Reset filters, we want Africa, and we want, once again, grassland. So we're gonna give them some umbrellas. Oh yeah. Because I love those umbrellas. Yeah, that's the stuff. Really like that. Then we can have some papyrus around, some elephant grass. Just chilling. Reeds, of course, common reeds by the water, in the water, just all over the place. Good stuff. African daisies. Bitches love daisies. Maybe some more acacias, different types. Now I don't know about bitches, but I love acacias. They're good trees. Let's give them a little marula as well. Nettle? Large nettle. And yeah, I think that's about it. Let's get some extra papyrus here and there. I could actually align things to surface, it might look fun here. Just funky. Cool. You are now completely enriched and completely... Well, you should be fine here. You should have a good life. You know, as much of a good life as you can get in captivity. Is that a fly in my tea? It is indeed a fly in my tea. Or is it a mosquito? I'm not sure. I should eat it. I should not. Just trying to get it off my spoon so I can put it away. Excellent. So, classic team, East Asia team. Those are coming along nicely. Jet asset climbing are gonna be great as well. Actually, jet asset climbing are both something I should have started working on earlier, I think. This shelters are good stuff. Okay, is this a group? Of course it's not. I should really turn them into groups, but on the other hand, we do now have it in blueprints and heart, so I can just grab it like this. And bam, set it right down. Tell people about the African wild dog. These dogs, they're wild. They're damn wild. And there's some canopy stuff here. I want a pin. An Arctic pin. Thank you very much. People are tired though, so that's something I should probably start thinking about. People are constantly on their feet. I don't have enough seating areas. I should maybe start considering adding like specific places, specific spots where we can have like small things in that regard. Okay, I didn't quite finish up with this stone pile here, so I'm gonna continue working on that. I just want some tempered rocks here. Yeah. Can I attach it to that? Yes, I can. Tempered rock. That's a cladding pillar again. That's not what I need. I'm just looking at rocks. Those are also taiga. Taiga is a bit beyond what we're currently looking at. Banana taiga, banana taiga, banana taiga, banana taiga. That's not quite how it went, was it? I haven't paid enough attention to it. Okay, who is complaining? Wei Sheng and Xiao are both having issues with stress. What's stressing them out? Being able to swim, or meeting an adult? Because I can't quite tell. Okay, and let's then grab some light soil. We're gonna go with a smaller size, and we're just gonna... Okay, size 1 is a bit too small, I think. Let's go with size 3. And I just want to make like a noticeable path between the rocks. Wait, research is complete. I don't mind that. More work done on the Brazilian wandering spider. But that did take away my brush. I should probably check in on the lions as to how they appreciate this addition of soil to the rock mountain. I mean, it should be a little bit less rough now. What do you think? Yeah, you're fine with it. Great. In that case, I'm gonna add some more rocks. Temperate rock 1 right here. Right here. Look great. I think that give it like that sort of canyon-y sensation. No, not there. No, not there. I wanted to be ditched to the ground like that, yeah. Then a little small rock over here. Oh, excellent news, everybody. Chow has matured and is ready to fight the world. In fact, Chow is going back into the wild. Though the bears are still fighting. It's probably Mama Bear and Daddy Bear who are having a fight, isn't it? Yeah. They're like, one of us has to move out to make space for our child. But in reality, it was the child who moved out. Is this still overcrowding? Oh, Dai also grew up. Dai, where are you? Dai, be free. Enjoy the wilderness. Be the bear your father never was. Shawohui has some low welfare going, or because of various fights. I think this pen is approximately done now. Oh no, I forgot. Back to this job. Hello, Planet Keeper Hatsu. You are going to be gone. We are going to place something new here. We're going to place a large staff facility by the name of Keep a Hut right here, right now, and it's going to be great for everyone involved, even me. And this staff room here, bam, gone. This road here, I said this road here, bam, gone. And we are gonna pop down another facility in the ways of a large stuff center here. And make for a good environment for our employees. This is like really close to the edge and the water, so it's gonna be requiring some fine-tunement. Like, I can see locations exist. I can't quite get to them. If I just spam click, does that work? No. Come on. Stop teasing me. There was a whole, like, a strip of time when it was possible to place the building. It's an entire... It's just teasing me, I think. If I hold down R... Oh, it claims it's okay to place, but it's actually obstructed. That's fine. That's completely fine. How far is the edge? That's where the edge is. So this is a matter of, hey, there's water there. Have you not seen the water there? Because this is where the springs are. It just means I need to actually work on getting the springs to be, well, springs. Okay, maybe they don't get a large one, they get a small one, but it's gonna be Arctic nonetheless. It's the architecture style I want to switch out. I think that same thing goes for this Planet Zoo workshop over here. Poor guy just lost his place of work while he was still standing in it. Ah, I see that that's also going to suffer the same problem of there not being enough space. So I guess it's gonna have to be on this side. What's over here? No, it's a shed. That's cool. Okay, and now I have to modify Zone A. Of course. Why are you stored? Weren't you sent over to quarantine? I'm pretty sure you were sent to quarantine. Okay, back to work, back to work, back to work. We need stuff. We need work zones. We need to edit work zone A. Because there's several things here that are currently not being used. And they very much need to be used. Okay, that's fine. And now we need to work on work zone C. Because apparently there's 4 stories here that I have not set to be in an area. And they very much do need to be in an area. So yeah, that's fine. And Frederick Verplis is the one individual who is currently not in a zone. Okay, but the Hippopotami zone needs work. So let's go and work on that. It's going to expand just so they can have more water, because they need water if they're gonna be happy, and we sort of want them to be happy. I mean, them being happy is absolutely no harm to us, so yeah, that's how my moral obligations work in that regard. If someone else being happy doesn't harm anyone, let them be happy. Just gonna move this over to this corner and continue my red brick from there. Get the full foundations. And I was actually meaning to think about them having the full, whatchamacallit? Come on, what happened there? You there, corner. Multiple habitat gates. That can't be right. Oh yes, it can. That's just a matter of it not having realized exactly what's going on here. Okay, let's place that there. I am looking for... Wait, no. I was looking for... But the hippopotami, they are not gonna fit through there. It's fine. What isn't fine is this whole new landscape. It's not filled out, and there's a whole lot of work that needs to be done with that. So that's what I'm gonna work on fixing right now. Oh my god, the hippos have a huge habitat, don't they? They're like not even the most appealing animal of the zoo, but I'm putting in so much effort for them. And that's fine. That's absolutely fine. They're getting fed. They're going to be happy. And I'm going to have to work on this fountain. But first, the rain. Not enough rock and too much grass. Okay, they need more rock. Cool. I'm gonna make a hill. And let's get some smooth rock. You know, like some smooth cheese. People love their smooth cheese music. So this is gonna be like a pile of old whatchamacalls them, like traveling rocks. I don't know what they are called in English, but it's certainly a boulder. Also, go away, spam. Like, I get it. I'm currently only streaming to myself, I think, unless there's someone in chat. Maybe. Hi, if you are there. But yeah. Let's increase the size of this tool. Because we need to get rid of all this long grass. This is a lot of long grass around. So yeah, that's gonna solve that issue a little bit. Let's cut off some grass here. Just mowing the lawn, as you will. And I have enough water for now. What I can do, of course, is because the water purifier is right here for the whole river. We can have another pond here. Oh wait, that's some grass right now. Let's turn that over to soil. Yeah, just color that into soil as well. It's fine, but I did mean the fact that I'm sculpting. Turn that into soil. Soil. Okay, now there's not enough rock again. That's fine. We can just paint this into rock. And then we can just add some water into this hole. Bam. Extra water. Because if they get back to fucking, they will need a lot of water. That's a fact. A scary fact that we must keep in mind at all times. Okay, so let's stick a tempered rock right on top of it. Like that. Another one over there, like that. I probably don't want a tiny one inside there, so I probably want another rock that's large, different shaped. That's good. And this can also be used deceivingly here to give the impression that it's a different rock. but no, it's the same rock. That's a tiger rock. That shouldn't be there. That's fine. Tempered rock 15? No. 16? No. Cladding, I think, might work well here. So let's just stick that over there. And then I want another big rock. It's not that big. That's what she said. Okay, so let's stuff this in the hill as well. And then we have this side of the hill here. That's currently completely rockless. How do they live like that? I don't know. How can you live without rock? Okay, and then this goes here like this. It's nice. It's a nice little boulder, but I do need a light for a moment because this side is completely and utterly uncovered. So I'm just gonna stick this here. Then put this on the side. Maybe one of these over here as well. Though I don't like the grid snap. It sort of serves the purpose for it now. And the 14 just chilling up there. So now we have a pile of rocks. That's pretty good. I like a good pile of rocks. Nothing wrong with a good pile of rocks. Okay, what were your favorite biomes? Oceanic and grassland. Cool. Grassland and aquatic, pardon. And we are gonna switch over to Africa, so we will no longer see these rocks. These really fine rocks. Oh, and gardening is a special menu. That's pretty cool. Let's put some elephant stand grass here. And how can I say no to some acacias? I can't say no to acacias. That's what's going on. So I'm just gonna add some flora off and about in the area. And that should keep the animals pretty happy, I think. Oh, the hookthorn has a large root system, so I could make it. Well, I can overfeed it, is what I mean. No, no, no. Here we go. That works better for that, to be honest. Some extra nettle reeds, maybe? Let's be honest, I want that to be... Dangerous animal has escaped. How? Okay, explain to me your thought process. How did you get out? Because that looks like a fucking solid wall to me. Right. Someone else explain this to me. You. Fuck's sake. You. Explain. How can you leave the habitat? Like, this one is a solid question because this is a solid wall. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll let you have it. But I don't like it. Yeah, I know. And we're gonna have to move this over to this corner here. Because otherwise... Yeah, okay, these animals are dangerous. Let's call a bet. I mean, he's on stuff routes. And I just watched the stuff hide inside indoors. Which is pretty cute. Oh, and you are ready to go and join your fellow doggos over in African wild doggos. While Nomalanga is off causing mayhem. Which is fine. Okay, so this isn't a very impressive sort of deal right now. Where is the hippo? Oh, already caught. Never mind the question. Oh, and the entry is right on the same road, isn't it? So you can just let her back in. Okay, but important question, actually. Did that fix it? Yes, it did. No more glitch escapes for them. Because I would certainly not say that that is how it should have worked. Okay, there are some more offspring. I probably need to check on all of those exhibits before I close up for the day. Which I will do as soon as I finish working on these little fountains here. So I want some temperate stuff. I said I want temperate stuff. So we're gonna grab this rock here. It's gonna be like that. You can have another one like this. It's fine. Oh, it's cladding. Oh, still, it's fine. This can be like a jagged rock. Oh, this would make great teeth for a type of shrine that I'm not gonna build. I have been told that Azure Zone is already sufficiently a whatchamacallit, a shrine that I don't need to build another shrine, but you know, I'm not entirely certain about that. Let's have another stone here. I would like some flora to surround this place. But yeah, this is the first in that regard. I don't know how to access the water here. Special effect water jet small. Okay, I'm gonna delete that for the moment. I want to see if there's anything that looks more like it's a fountain. Fountain jets. Is there a spring? No. But I do want this to be a spring. That's what the word was! Now I remember. Cool. So let's just look at water. Water jet large, water jet medium, water jet splash. It might be the splash that is actually what I want. It is, yes. So that's cool. Let's have another splash over here. So it should be enough to have one. It's just a matter of actually placing it at the right height. So that's a spring. And this here is also supposed to be a spring. I can't even tell if there's water in here. There is not water in here. Okay, well in that case what was it? Water jet splash small. This is gonna be a little higher up. And we're just gonna assume that it flows into the river proper. Alright. Then I want to place some rocks around this one as well. And that's nature, baby. And we want tempered rocks. Cladding pillars are absolutely okay for this, because this is just like... it's just some rocks. A little rock cropping. Okay, that's giving me trouble there. Just a little rock cropping over here, and that's just how it is. And this one needs a little bit more work, I think. I'm gonna stick a big... Wait, that's thunder cladding, taiga cladding. That's not what I had in mind. I'm just gonna stick this over the dirt. And then I'm gonna stick some rocks on the side. And then we're gonna grab some nature. Biome, aquatic, temperate, continent, Africa. And we're gonna stick some reeds around. They're just gonna cover up the... cover up my hard work a little bit. They look sweet, so that's good. The fact is now, the good amount of the river that goes all over the place originates from the hippo emporium thing. So that's cool. I want another acacia if I can afford one. Where is the acacia? It's supposed to be umbrella, right? Oh, I accidentally took temperate instead of grassland. My bad. That's why I couldn't find the umbrellas. But boy, do I love the umbrellas. They're really good. Yeah. Then we can have some papyrus in the middle here. I don't know if... I don't think papyrus grows like this. But that's fine. Okay, now I see what Nick meant by input lag there. Okay. Just some papyrus around. A little bit here as well. Maybe pull some reeds. A reed strip here. By the side of the river. I'm still gonna stick like the 4-meter stands around here as well, because that's how my brain works. So that's how we'll go. And a 2-meter stand on the end of this one, which is just enough to take us over the edge. So I'm gonna take away this 4-meter one here, because that's not really serving a purpose. Is this my teacher? No. Okay. So that's fine. That's animals being, you know, happy. Mechanic research is complete. It's great news, always. We almost have every piece of the classic puzzle. We have already finished one piece of the puzzle, so I should probably get back. No, we have not. It's from the fact that I defleeted the house and now he's confused. Gotcha. Okay, vet research is complete then. So, what's things like? You have finished working on the Cariel. Formason, what's up? It's just the two of you now, isn't it? It's just you and your wife. What spooked you? See this stress. Are the trees high enough that you can climb so high that you can see people still? That's worrisome. Okay, actually, what I can do is well, reset filters, and we're just gonna go for temperate. What are you queuing for? Workshop 13? What? Why? What's wrong with this damn workshop? Tell me, what work zone do you work in? Is that what the issue is? You're in zone B, yeah. You need to be in zone A, mate. Okay. And exhibits are getting in quite a poor state here. That's 25 animals in one small box. Probably explains why they're not quite happy with their lives. Now, I don't believe that there's been any genetic improvements. Has there been decreases in genetic quality? Wasn't it 6783? No, 6783 would be gold quality. So we're just gonna grab the two youngest and we're gonna stick them in this box, and we're gonna call the rest. Excellent. And we do still need the exhibit to be cleaned, so call a keeper. We'll give you some layout bonuses, maybe that'll cheer you up a little. Other than that, I do want to actually work more on the entire place, to be honest. Because I just realized that rocks should be everywhere. Everyone loves rock. So why not celebrate it with some rocks? Oh, where is it? I am in completely the wrong menu for rocks. What I want is temperate, and I want rocks. Saltwater crocodile, someone has grown up. And that someone is not Budiveti. Dharma has matured. Unfortunately, these guys do not birth out 100 at a time, I don't think. So Dharma, you... Wait, no. Dharma, you... Be a good lad now. Sod off. Thank you. Okay, excellent. Now let's get back to my rocks. Also, workshop 13. Are you daft? There is a way to your goddamn work zone. I don't want to fire you either. So this is dumb. This is really, really dumb. Hey, what are you doing? What's your work zone? Hey. You, buddy. Mate. What's your work zone? You're in zone. So you are supposed to be in zone B. But it's the other bastard who has invaded your space. Can I move the bastard? No. Okay, well, I think it might be time to improve this area then. And when I say improve this area, I mean get rid of everything, rebuild it from scratch. But I'm gonna do that next time. I think we are currently just going to leave that mess as it is, and we are instead going to go and check on all of our exhibits before we finish off for the day. So, Gila monsters, apparently they have a pretty sizable capacity for how many animals they're willing to have in one pen. No, exhibit training, please. That's a golden girl, and that's a golden boy. While James and Raven, not that impressive. So, you two, get back in your exhibit. Which reminds me, how's your layout doing? Yeah, you finished your layout expansion, that's fine. And you can have your fallen trees now. How's your social life? Fine. How's your social life? Not great. And you already have all your exhibit standings. That's fine. We just need to see whether Diego or Carlos is the weakest link. Oh, and I should keep this paused while I work on this, because otherwise people will get unhappy about there not being any animals around. Okay, the Goliath frogs have fucked again. That's fine. They made 3 boys, and I'm very proud of each and every one of those boys. And when I say they made 3 boys, I mean there's 3 boys there. Okay, you're going back in the exhibit. And you lot are getting out of here. You're free. Imagine that. Okay, what? What do you mean? Did we only just visit you, or are you infertile? I think we just visited them. Must be that. Okay, and these guys are doing very poorly. So let's give them some plants to cheer them up before we send them to the chopping block. It's time to look at who is what was it, Bamboozled? Bamboozle's next top Titan Beetle. 8367, 8367, 8367, 8367, 8367. I think that's the lot, isn't it? Yeah. So we're just gonna trade these away and keep these 2. Send to Sue. Enjoy your day. Hermina Britt, you were working, I believe, on something. You were not just chilling. You weren't working on that. You were not working on that. You were not working on that. Didn't I start working on the green iguana? Maybe not. Goliath beetle, that's what you were working on. Get back on it. Okay. You are having a bad day. I see. Okay, let's put you all in the exhibit center. You have already been fully researched, which is great news, because that means we don't have to check on a vet after you're done. Okay, let's get rid of actually we'll just be stuck with a golden couple, and that's what we'll keep, because we don't want to keep the elder one, because the elder one could be a risk. The elder one could die in captivity, and that's not what we want. We want the elder one to die as a pet, leaving shocking trauma to the kids in the family. Okay, let's give you all those layout bonuses. We don't have all of them yet. But you are also unhappy about the amount of animals in here, so let's fix that. 8367, 8367, 8367. Is that, yeah, that's across the board, except for this infertile one here. So let's send these two back in the pen. Well done. You have won the culling. You have survived. You are not minced meat. Pseudo, we do need to reassign that. We were working on a spider. A spider already has 3 levels of research done, so that should be really good lead. Goliath bird eaters. There's gonna be the lady is gonna stay in the pen, so that's gonna be keeping the vet on the shop. So that's good. Okay, so there's 183.83, so that's who we're gonna keep. The rest, you're sold. And you are gonna go back into your exhibit. I should name the exhibits, honestly. Like, I know what animals are in there, and that's pretty good ground for naming things. Maybe next lap. So this one, these are not happy with having both James and Liam around. So let's see who stays and who goes. Okay, it's James who stays. Congratulations, James, you are the strongest link. Okay, my anacondas. My anacondas want a lot because there are too many buns, hun. Okay, let's send them all in. Let's take a look. 67 100, 83 67, 83 100. Wait, what were you? 67 100. Okay, so that's our answer. Like that was a clear improvement. And with both parents having different statistics, there's actually also, I think, a better odds of those animals improving genetically when they breed. Alright, so we got golden buff feathers, which is great news. Let's get rid of the silvers and let's pick the best golden ones. 6783, 6783, 6783, 6783. So we'll pick the youngest and we'll pick the oldest because we only have the one old male. Oh god, this. Oh, like I can understand, like. Oh no, we don't have a girl for Raphael. Raphael, what are you? You are the lesser Antillean iguana. Just so I have a speaker, not a speaker, what you call it, a cheat sheet on top on exactly whom I'm looking for. And whom I'm looking for is a lesser Antillean Antillean iguana, and we want this girl. I'm just going right into the pen, and they're gonna live there happily ever after, or until they die, or until they get culled. So yeah, happily ever after. Okay, the gentleman here is still on the verge of dying, which is not great news. Oh, we can go back to the outside of the building now for this job. Okay, you have full layout, you have a lot of animals, but you're happy having a lot of animals, so will not bother you yet. You have a lot of animals, you have a good layout. Well, actually no, we'll take a look at the golden frogs as well. They deserve, you know, to get the best of the... Oh, animal storage, thank you. God damn it, that was scary. Okay, I think we can afford to just get rid of anyone that is not of golden quality. And then we can start choosing on whom to keep. This one, certainly to be kept. 83, very good. 5100, pretty good. I think I'm gonna keep the 83 though. I think they will have a bit of time when they are not happy if I do this. So I have to choose the least excellent of these males. So I'm gonna send Juan away. Juan, you're the weakest link. Goodbye. Alright, select all is a button. I am the weakest link. Goodbye. Well, I'm not actually firing myself right now, so that's fine. But I am going to finish the stream in just a bit, so that's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Okay, and the lemons, poison frogs just aren't improving. No matter how many classes they take, they just end up being 33-100. We need to bring in a longevity gene for them. I'm gonna take a look if that is something I can currently do. Lemons, poison frog. I said lemons, poison frog. I don't know the alphabet. I really should probably know how the alphabet works. That's pretty good. Send to zoo and have fun. Okay. Next up we have the scorpions. Oh, I think we're already starting to report that they were not having the best of times before I sent them off to storage. So let's take a look at this. Storage, please. So we have some silvers. I don't know if Kauri and Sahana are silvers or not. I hope they are. And I assume everything is a stable 67. Okay, cool. So in that case, we're just gonna keep these. And I hope they're fine living by the 6 of them. Centipedes, you have just reached... Wait, really? Really? I didn't realize the centipedes actually enjoyed living as a pair. Oops. So, who's the best? They're absolutely the same. And they cannot put them in the scorpion pen exhibit even. Such a shame. Such a shame. Would have been nice. Okay, you are just 2 of you and you are happy. Neither of you is too old, neither of you is too young. You're just living your best life. That's great news. I think we've fully lapped this now. So I think I can call it there. And why are the rhinoceroses not fucking? You've had a while to fuck. Why are you not fucking? Maybe they need better food. I'm gonna just check every animal habitat and make sure everyone is getting the best food that they can get. Oh god, time to look at the hyenas if I have any left. Yeah, there's 2 left. And only one of them is too old. Let's see if I can get some extra. Though they will have to actually go into whatchamacallit, their pens next time. Because I'm not gonna take it off pause for this time, I don't think. So maybe I should. So it's generally not considered a good thing to keep. Like these boys are matriarchal. So having two girls, they're gonna fight a bit. But on the other hand, this is a pretty good girl. So I'm gonna grab that. I'm gonna grab the least worst boys. I think it's gonna be this as the second one. And if they wanna fight, so be it. Oh right, I have to move them manually one by one. Where's the Escher zone? There it is. Move. Then for you, move. And you, move. Cool. I quite like this area, though I do still want to add more rocks to the river in general. Like have there just be some boulders around. Though in fairness, this work in general needs some. This area in general needs some work, because there's like 48% people liking what they see stuff. 87 there. Interesting. Does this one even have one? No. Okay, but hyenas, you are eating like king's cats, right? Right? Yeah, you are. Nile monitors, you are eating like king's cats, right? Yes, you are. Crocodiles? King's cats? No! Be king's cats. Okay, well, we already looked at this one. On here we have grade 2 food quality available, so let's give it out. Lions, I don't think you are quite there for grade 3 either. You should be at grade 3 food quality. You are indeed. African wild dogs, I don't think anyone is researching you yet, so you are stuck with the grade 1 food for now. Is this... Oh, I guess they're bottles. Yeah, that makes sense. Makes sense even. Cool. Nice. I did unpause. God damn it, I did not mean to unpause. Okay, well, that's it for the day. Save and quit soon. So, thanks for anyone who tuned in. Thanks for anyone who decided to watch the board afterwards. Because that's I appreciate that. And I'm just going to mention that the game just crashed. So I'm just gonna go for the down for now screen. No, it didn't crash. I didn't exit the main menu. I just closed the game. That's what I did. Okay, well, in that case, thank you for watching. And I'll see you next time.